Up for sale now, Vehiclemax. We have a beautiful 2011 Cadillac SRX, red on the outside with tan leather interior, with only 27,000 miles, still under the balance of a factory bumper-to-bumper warranty of 4 years, 50,000 miles, as well as the balance of a 5-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. Has factory navigation, color backup camera, panoramic moonroof, power tailgate, heated seats, 4-wheel disc brakes, anti-lock braking system, privacy tinted glass, and a number of other options that I'll get into in just a minute. It has a clean title and a clean Carfax you can view right now for free at our website, vehiclemax.net. We're located at 3200 Northwest 37th Street, Miami, Florida. 33142 is our zip code. Open Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays 9 to 5, and we're always closed on Sundays. We have been in the car business since 1992 and have sold over 31,000 cars. We are an accredited member of the Better Business Bureau with an A+ rating. You can check that out for yourself at our website. Right on the homepage is a clickable link to the Better Business Bureau site, which will take you right to our rating. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. My name is George. I can be reached at 305-218-5462. This vehicle also has remote start. All you've got to do is on your remote here, press and hold that little circle and the car comes right on, which comes in really handy, especially in the summer, like now when it's nice and hot. As long as you had the air conditioning on when the car comes on, so will the AC, and it'll cool down the car for you. And in the winters, does the opposite. As long as you had the heater on when the car when you last left the vehicle, when the car comes on and it reaches enough temperature, it'll warm up the car for you. It also has front and rear parking sensors. This type of key is what we call the intelligent key. It's the type of key you put in your pocket and you never really have to take it out to open, lock the vehicle, or even start the vehicle. When you approach the vehicle, as you can see right now, is locked. All I've got to do is pull up in the door handle and it's going to sense that the key's nearby and it's going to unlock the door. Okay? Also, to close it, which I'll show you really quick here, this one is right now it's programmed so it auto locks. So all you got to do is back away from the vehicle about 10 feet or so. I don't know if you can see it from here, and it locks up. I think I may be still too close. No, there it goes. It locked up. And also you can manually open it by just pressing here. Or to open it, you just pull open the handle. To lock it, you can press on the button, but when you have it in auto lock, it only takes about 10 seconds for it to lock down. Okay, the door panels are two-tone, brownstone in the top and tan in the bottom. Of course, you got power windows, power door locks, cruise control, tilt wheel, power mirrors, power folding mirrors, power tailgate, automatic headlights that come on the sunset and come off the sunrise, illuminated kick plates. It's hard to see from the video, but these are illuminated right now. Manual tilt wheel down here in the bottom. Power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support. Memory seats for up to 2 drivers. You got curtain side airbags, as well as seat side airbags. And there's also curtain side airbags in this post back here as well. Let me go ahead and get inside of it now and get it started for you, show you all interior options. Before I sit down, let me go ahead and pan over the seating area now so you can see some perfect shape without any cuts, tears, or burn holes. As a matter of fact, there's no burn holes anywhere in the seats, door panels, headliner, or carpeting, and there's no odor of smoke, so it looks like the previous owner may have been a non-smoker. Got a leather wrapped steering wheel with wood trimming up in the top here. And let's go ahead and get inside. Okay, once you get inside the vehicle senses that the key's nearby, and all you got to do is step on the brake and hit the push button start. You don't even have to hold it. You just press it once and that's it. Alright, there's a navigation screen booting up. Lower the volume a second here. Alright, press navigation down here. And there's your navigation. But let's start off most importantly with the AC because it's very warm outside today. And let me put it low enough where you can still hear me and cool down a second here. Alright, let's start off first of all with the panoramic moonroof. Okay, the panoramic moonroof, which they also call ultra view, pretty much encompasses the whole roof of the vehicle. It has a power retractable shade, and it's a one touch, by the way. You can stop it wherever you want, but if you press it all the way in like I just did, it slides all the way back. Okay, now the front portion of the moonroof here, this is the one that opens. The rear portion is just for you to look out of, and that portion is also one touch. You don't have to hold a switch, and it also you can just tilt it for venting. You don't necessarily have to open it. Okay, we'll leave it open now for the duration of the video so we can get a little bit of lighting. Okay, your navigation screen, if we put the vehicle in reverse, it turns into a full color camera that has parking guidelines. Now I'm about to move the steering wheel to show you that those parking guidelines move to show you which way you're pointing. You're going to hear rubbing sounds, and that is a rubbing sound of the rubber tires against our epoxy floor. I don't want you to think there's anything wrong with the vehicle. You see how it turns and shows you which way you're heading. Alright, again, that noise that you're hearing is the rubber tires rubbing against the epoxy flooring. Alright, now let's put the car back in parking. Oh, well, you know what, while we're messing around with a shifter, let's talk about the manual shifting mode here. Okay, so we're in reverse right now. Neutral, and then drive. And that's how you're going to drive it 99% of the time. But if you want to make it shift manually, you push the lever over to the left, and now you see there's a plus and minus here. So if you tap up on the shifter, it shifts up. If you tap down, it shifts down. Let me show you on your display what that looks like, okay, so you have an idea. Okay. Alright, by the way, the car has 27,763 miles, and above the odometer reading, it shows you what speed you're going. Oops, that was me hitting the horn by accident. Reading my arms on the I was leaning my arms on this here. Okay, getting back to what I was saying. If the vehicle is not moving, so that's why we're showing 0 miles per hour. And once you get moving, then that's going to start registering miles. Okay, now, so we are going back to the demonstration of the let me get my camera here with one hand only, of the manual shifting mode. Right now we're on D, as you can see there. I'm going to move the camera. I'm going to move the shifter over to the left. You're going to see above the M a 1 comes on, and over here it's going to tell you sport mode on. Okay. And now if I tap on the shifter up, it shifts up. Okay. And if I tap down, it shifts down. Every time you tap it, it moves 1 gear. If that does not interest you, just push the lever over to the right, and the transmission will do a shifting for you. And now when I put it back in drive, it says sport mode off. All right. Now while we're here, keep an eye on the tachometer. I'm gonna rev the engine. And the reason I'm doing that is just so you can see that the car is running and idling perfectly, and that there are no check engine light on, no airbag light, no service engine soon, no maintenance due, nothing like that. The only lights that are on there, the green light is daytime driving lights for General Motors, and the red light, it's a seatbelt light because I'm not wearing my seatbelt to shoot a video. All right, let's go back to the navigation screen. By the way, if you're not using the navigation screen, you can also press this button over here that says nav up or down, and the navigation screen retracts out of your way, and it gives you a summary of what station you're on here, and so on and so on. You have a remote control, so the radio right on the steering wheel. It does have the Bose Stereo sound system. You can lower it here, and you can mute it over here. Okay.
Please start speaking after the beep.
Oops, sorry, I pressed the let me cancel that. Let's go ahead and just cancel that here.
Voice recognition canceled.
Okay, so the volume is here, and then I should have pressed this one here. This is the mute one here. So you mute there. This one here is your voice command. Now once you pair your phone or for your Bluetooth, you pick up the phone over here and you hang it up over here. And while you're not on the phone, if you press this here, that's your voice command, and you can do a number of actions. Okay, these buttons here are to navigate about your preset stations. Those are the ones that you set up here yourself, down here, which by the way, this is a touch screen. Okay, this is where we're at now. So if I press here, we switch stations. Okay. All right, and those are the ones that you navigate from when you tap on here. Okay, and it takes you those. Now, on the left hand side of the steering wheel is simply just your cruise control, but you also have the source button, and that's for the radio. Right now it's showing you that we're on FM, so if I tap the source button, it takes me to XM. And let me lower the volume because it's on preview mode, it's just trying to sell you stuff. But before you can access the XM, you have to sign up for your own subscription by going to the website or calling that number. If I press the source button again, go back AM and back to FM. Okay? Get a nice analog clock here in the center. Let's see here, put the navigation back. You got a CD changer, you got dual climate control. And what do I mean by that? Right now I got both sides here at low, but I'm going to put the passenger side, let's say, at 65 degrees, and the driver's side is still at 60, which all simply means that these two vents over here will blow at 65, while the vents on the left hand side of the vehicle will blow at maximum low. Let's see here. You get heated seats also on both sides, of course. You press it once to be on high, one more time for medium, one more time for low, one more time for off. You got wood trimming in here also, and on the shifter itself, and it's leather wrapped in wood trim, and the leather boot here. Press and release here, and it gives you access to storage, and in there you get a cigarette lighter adapter, and it has a cover also here. Okay. Alright, you got an electronic parking brake. You pull up to engage. To disengage, you must step on the brake and push down to disengage. You have this is to disable your traction control. This is to disable your front and rear parking sensors. A little tray here for like coins. Cup holders here in the center. You got a 2-tier glove box. Okay, this is for your top tier. This is your bottom tier. The top tier reveals a small area. The bottom tier reveals a much deeper area, which has a USB port, auxiliary port, and another cigarette lighter adapter for your charges. Alright, still have tons more to show you. You get an auto dimming rearview mirror that has a sensor up here that senses bright light. So if somebody puts their high beams on you, it will darken the mirror so it doesn't bother your vision. This vehicle is OnStar equipped, which means you can sign up for an OnStar account. If you buy this vehicle from us, you will get a 90-day free trial with OnStar at no cost to you. And let me tell you what the main features of OnStar are. For example, if you get into a car accident and any of the airbags deploy, including the side airbags, it will send an immediate signal to the OnStar center to let them know you've been involved in an accident. They'll attempt to contact you through the car to make sure you're okay. If you do not respond within a reasonable amount of time, they'll dispatch emergency vehicles to come to your aid. Also, if you happen to lock your keys inside your car, which in this car is nearly impossible because of the intelligent key, they provide you with a 24-hour number. You call that number, identify yourself. Once they know it's you, they can send an immediate signal to the car to get it open, which will save you a bunch of time and money having to wait for a locksmith and having to pay a locksmith. If you have any kind of emergency, press the red button. The OnStar center will come on and assist you with that emergency. If you're lost in any directions, press the blue OnStar button. The OnStar center will come on and give you turn-by-turn directions until you arrive at your destination. If your check engine light comes on, you can press the blue OnStar button. The OnStar center will come on and assist you and let you know they remotely diagnose what the problem is and let you know how to take care of it. They also have roadside assistance and concierge service. For more details, visit OnStar.com. Okay, this little knob over here, this is your adjustable power pedals. I'm gonna try to show you how they work here, but it's a little hard because I'm not at a really good angle here. But let's see if I can get them to move. All right, see how they're coming toward me, and they move about 4 or 5 inches, maybe 3 or 4 inches away from you and toward you, which comes in really handy when you have a very tall driver or a very short driver. The windows, the two front windows, are automatic, meaning one touch. You don't have to hold the switch for the window to go down or up for that matter. The mirrors are power folding. Okay. All right, let's put the windows up. And they're also one touch for going up, not just going down. Okay, you get vanity mirrors with lighting on both sides, of course. HomeLink, or universal garage door opener. This is so you can program your garage doors or gates. If you happen to live in a gated community, you can program up to 3. You also get a passenger airbag sensor underneath this cushion, which senses the weight of a passenger. So right now, like there is no passenger, it turns it off. So in case you get into a car accident, the only airbag that deploys is this one over here. That way you don't have to repair that one. Once you do get a passenger, it's going to sense the weight and it's going to activate the passenger airbag. You got also map lights over here, okay, and your switches for your sunroof and your shade. I think we may be done already with the front of the car. Again, if I missed something, feel free to call me at 305-218-5462. My name is George. Again, a leather wrap steering wheel with wood trimming, really sharp. Okay. And let's go ahead and turn off the vehicle, move on to the passenger section. Okay, so now to turn it off, remember the key has never left my pocket. Just push the button here to turn it off. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and check out. By the way, let's go ahead and open the tailgate. We can open it right from here, from the remote or by simply squeezing the tailgate handle as long as the vehicle is unlocked. Left rear door panel, same way, two-tone. Okay, the back of the center console has AC vents for the rear row passengers. Little storage pocket here. Another cigarette lighter adapter for your chargers. Another pocket here for storage. This is a 5-passenger vehicle, 2 in the front and 3 in the back. And they all have an over-the-shoulder belt, including the middle row passenger, which uses that belt right there. If you don't have a middle row passenger, you can flip this down and use it as a cup holder, storage, and there's also through the trunk access, so you can reach back there. All right, like I said before, you have curtain side airbags back here as well. You get also anchors for your baby car seat. There are 2 on each side, so you can fasten down your baby car seat. You got the factory floor mats, and again, take a look at the panoramic moonroof. I left it open. All right, and you get also map lights up in the side here, on both sides, obviously. Okay, let's move on to the cargo area. By the way, all the tail lights and headlights are in perfect shape. They're not damaged or scuffed in any way. They're nice and clear. Right rear tail light. This is your cargo area, and it has also a privacy cover that you slide, and it falls into these slots here. That way, when you close the tailgate, people cannot see your private belongings in here. This bar also, if you press on here, it slides down this track in case you want to put something in there. Let's say you have a football or a basketball laying around, you don't want it to be bouncing around your trunk, you can lock it down with that system right there. You got also storage down here. This third row seat is hard to see here. Parts on this side over here, which gives you like a 60% over here and 40% over there. And it has handles up here to flip it down. So if you squeeze that handle, lift up the handle, I should say, this whole portion of the seat will go down. So, but the cool thing about it being independent, if you have to put, let's say you put a large box here for a TV or whatever, and you still need a seating capacity over here, you can put down this side and not the other, or you can do them both and go into full cargo mode. To close the tailgate, you can simply press on here, or you can close your remote, or you can close it from the driver door switch I showed you. You got parking sensors in the rear bumper. Those are the ones that beep when you're approaching another vehicle or object. There are 2 on each side of the vehicle. Let's come around to the front here so I can show you that you got some in the front as well. There's 1, 2, and then 2 more over there. Those are the ones that beep when you're also going forward if you're parking. You got Michelin tires all around. They're not new, but they're still in good shape. They don't need to be replaced. Aluminum wheels, 4-wheel disc brakes, tire pressure monitoring sensors, anti-lock brakes. As you see, because I walked away from the doors, the car locked itself. All I've got to do now is just pull up on the handle and it releases because it senses that the key's nearby in my pocket. All right, right front door panel, same way, two-tone. Not only do you have power seat, power recliner, and lumbar support on the driver's side, but also, as you can see, on the passenger side. Remember, seat side airbags and curtain side airbags. Okay, your main glove box is over here. And in here is your owner's manual with its casing and all the supplemental booklets that you need for the vehicle's operation. All right, let me show you the rear door panel. I think I skipped that one. Okay, same thing over here, two-tone, really nice. Just really clean back here, no stains, no cuts, no tears, no burn holes. Even these pockets back here are nice and tight. Kids love to stick their feet on here and stretch that out, or sometimes even detach it from the sides. It's perfect on both sides. All right, I think I accidentally opened the tailgate by pressing up against the car. Yes, I did, so let's go ahead and close it here. I had the remote in my car and I leaned up and I pressed it, I guess, because of the coins I have in my pocket. Anyway, I want to bore you with that. All right, so let's conclude this video. But before we do that, I want to talk to you about financing for just a second. If you require financing, let me tell you, we have excellent rates for good credit. We also have special financing for not such good credit. We even get some programs for really rough credit. If you're concerned about the financing, you live a long distance away, or you simply want us to get you pre-approved before you come over, just go to the website, vehiclemax.net. Right on the home page, you see a silver tab that says apply for credit. Click it, fill it out completely, click submit at the bottom of the page, and then give us a call so we can retrieve your application and get you pre-approved. That's going to do it for the video in this unit. I want to thank you for watching our video at vehiclemax.net.